Hi guys, it's me again, Priyanka. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the positive feedback and encouraging comments I got from my first video. I got a lot of great views, subscribers, and all that. So I just wanted to say thanks again and keep the feedback coming, keep the comments coming. It's an interactive forum. Obviously, right now in the world, there's a lot going on with the coronavirus pandemic, and it's very serious, it's very scary. A lot of us are going to be home for the next few weeks. Some of us with our families, but there are going to be a lot of people who are home alone and, maybe can't go home to their families if they're abroad for whatever reasons. It's kind of a weird time in our lives when we can't do what we might normally do. Just simple things like going out to see a movie, going out to the park for a walk. I mean, in some places you can't even go out for a walk in the streets. I'm gonna take this time to just give you some simple tips that pass the time in a way that benefits you. Rather than just looking at the clock pass, crossing off the days of the calendar. One of the best ways to pass this time: find a good book, something that you enjoy reading. You know, a few months ago, I did not enjoy reading at all, and then someone very close to me kind of found a way to motivate and encourage me to pick up a book that I might like and just read a few pages every day. It doesn't have to be much, just a few pages, maybe 5 pages, 10 pages a day, and then soon you'll realize if it's a book that's interesting to you, soon you'll realize that wait, I don't want to put it down yet, and you might finish the book. I went from um, not wanting to read to now having a book collection in just a few months. So it's just finding what you like and what interests you. Another thing that we can do is still keep in touch. Find a way to reach out to someone whom you think may need to hear from you. You know, I think most people, like, because we're so accustomed with face to face interactions, we kind of forget how lucky we are to have technology. It's so easy to connect to the people that you care about and not even having to leave the comfort of your home. And that's one way to look at it. It's the comfort of your home. You're not stuck indoors. You can still use Skype or Zoom or WhatsApp, Instagram. Make sure that we know we're not alone in this time because it's so easy to feel just as isolated as we are physically. But we don't want to let this affect us in a negative way mentally, right? Work out at home. I personally don't have that motivation to work out at home. I prefer going to the gym, but all or most gyms are closed where they should be. So don't just stay at home and watch Netflix all day and eat snacks all day, right? Get up and do a 15-minute workout, a 20-minute workout, and you'll be surprised how much better you feel. Home workouts that you can do with no equipment, something that you just need a mat for. If you don't have a mat, I mean, you can do it in your living room or in your front yard. You do have a front yard and can go outside. I am going to be sharing a lot more home workouts with you guys, so that way you know that I'm doing it as well. For my athletes who can't train as they want to, don't let this time pass you by. Don't waste it. It doesn't mean that you can't train. You can still do mental training. You can still look at if you have any videos or footage of yourself competing or carrying out that sporting activity. Look at it. Look at what you need to improve on. Look at what you did correctly that you want to maintain. Make little mental notes or even physical notes. Just jot it down into a little notebook. Keep the wording in a positive way so that when you read it, you don't get discouraged, but you know, okay, so this went well today, but next time I want to focus a little bit more on this. Feel motivated. You feel that passion, that drive, that energy to go out and do it right the next time. Visualization. Go into your room or a quiet space where you have the privacy and you can be alone for a few minutes and close your eyes and just visualize yourself carrying out your sporting activities. Just kind of run through the motions and remember what you did, how you felt, and think about it over and over as if you're actually carrying out the activity. That way you're mentally training in a session just as if you would be physically. right? And you won't get the same feeling that you would have if you were actually out there training. But it's still your mind is still working. You'll be surprised how much it helps when you go back out there and you can train again. A lot of us think that, okay, so we're going to be home for the next few weeks, training is going to decline before some tournament that we were preparing for, or we're going to have so much work to do when we get back out there. It's going to be so hard to get the business back on the go. But think about what you can do, how you can utilize this time that you have right now in the best way that will benefit you and the people around you. Spend time with your family, talk to your parents, talk to your siblings, watch a movie, play a game, play board games or something, and tell stories, um, get to know your kids again, get to know your parents again, because we get so busy with life that we forget to talk to each other. And that is a true problem. For the people who deal with mental health issues, anxiety, depression, you know, whatever it is that you deal with, don't be afraid to reach out. Feel free to reach out to me, to send me a message, drop a comment. I know what it's like to to deal with things that you can't talk to other people about, or you feel like they may judge you. But sometimes talking to somebody can help you in a way that you never imagined. And being able to help people really makes me happy, really makes me feel fulfilled. And yeah, you are the ones that I'm here to help. So reach out. It doesn't matter what it is. 100% confidential and judgment free. Okay. For me, I can't do personal training, can't go out and coach my archers. But what I can do, and that's what you need to think about, what you can do, I can create my YouTube channel. I can write articles on my blog. And it helps me as well to improve my own skills. I can sit and read all the books that I've been collecting. So don't think about what this time is costing me, this pandemic. Don't think about how I'm losing out. Think about, all right, so yes, things aren't the way I want them to be, but not everything in life will always be the way you want it to be. We are all presented with the same problem. We're all in the same situation. I think that a lot of us focus so much on the negative things in life. Yes, it may be more difficult for some than others. Some people can still work from home, some can't. Everything is always temporary. The world is always changing now, but the entire world, the economy is facing the same challenges. So let's work together to help each other. This situation will come to an end one day, and then think about the person that you want to be at the end of it. What what do you want to say you use this time for? You never know where it might take you when the time has passed, but the time is gonna pass. So if this is my first video that you are seeing, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more, because there will be lots more content in the coming days. Just remember, you can go the distance.